Okay, I think. Hi, we're live. Okay, we're live. Hey guys. So I'm Diana. This is Austin Aries over here, superstar wrestler, and we are hanging out at Violet's Vegan for tonight's meetup. And our meetup's tonight from 6 to 8 at Eclipse Theaters downtown. Come hang out, meet this fabulous person. So Austin, in case people don't know about you, can you tell us a little bit about who you are, what you're doing?
Well, I'm a professional wrestler for 17 years. I've worked for just about every major promotion, including World Wrestling Entertainment. I grew up in Wisconsin. I adopted a vegetarian diet in 2000 and a completely vegan diet, I would say, about 6 years ago now.
Okay.
Just came out with a book, which is somewhere around here that I would show you.
We're getting the book.
And so I'm just now trying to use my platform as a professional wrestler to help educate people on the importance of implementing more of a plant-based diet.
Okay. So
my book, Food Fight, is available, and it chronicles my journey to becoming a plant-based athlete.
So I guess real quick, can we talk a little bit about that? So you grew up as, you know, if you haven't read the interview I did with Austin back in July, check it out. But you grew up in a town where you said it was beer and brats.
Yeah, just outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Okay. And we're pretty much famous for cheese and beer and brats. Obviously, the Green Bay Packers, you know, symbolic with the cheese heads. And then the Milwaukee Brewers, actually, for something in stretch, they have the sausage races where mascots are dressed up as different sausages and they race each other. So this is the kind of culture I grew up in, where these things were just very common. That was just a way of life.
Okay. So what made you switch to vegetarian?
Well, again, and really what my book chronicles are all like these little points in my life, these little seeds that were planted that led me eventually to just deciding that eating animals wasn't for me. And it probably wasn't really that good for me. And I was learning it wasn't very good for the environment. And as I kept learning more and peeling back more layers of the food system and the effects of it, it's really led me now to where I'm at now.
Okay.
100% plant-based and really trying to advocate people just educate themselves on the truths behind the food that we eat.
Okay, so when people ask you, as an athlete, where do you get your protein? What do you tell them? Oh.
Food.
Nachos.
Yeah. Beans, tempeh. I mean, there's so much. And then I think the new debate is, well, how much protein do you think I need?
Yeah.
Like to this day, I've not met one doctor who has had to treat any of his patients for protein deficiency.
Yep.
You know, this protein myth and this fallacy that these copious amounts of protein are not surprisingly perpetuated by the people who make money selling this protein. So even as a high-level athlete like myself, it's easy to obtain plenty of protein to build muscle, to maintain muscle, not eating animal sources.
Yeah.
You just need to understand food, right? And there's plenty of protein to be had in all sorts of food if you know what you're looking for. For the common person, your normal Joe or Jane who's not a performance athlete or tearing their body down physically or trying to build it up and put on a bunch of muscle, you don't need a ton of protein. You really don't. And carbs are your friend. They're okay. Just good carbs in moderation, refined sugars, fake sugars.
So, when you made the switch to vegan, did you notice? How did you feel?
Well, I think because it was such a gradual transition, by the time I actually, and really for me, it was simply cutting out like whey protein powders.
Yep.
Because in my industry, keeping on muscle in your physique, protein powders, protein bars, supplements. That's something that we all kind of we're accustomed to using. Biggest change for me was just switching out whey protein for the different plant protein blends that they have now, and just kind of kicking the remaining bits of dairy that I, as a Wisconsin kid, I was clinging on to. And the nice thing is it's so much easier now. There's so many great products in places like this where you can go and you can enjoy all the stuff you used to enjoy, and it can be cruelty free and it can be good for you and the environment. And it's really cool.
So, what's your favorite guilty pleasure?
Pizza. Yeah, I really like. I like pizza. Yeah, we're talking about food.
We're talking,
right?
food,
we're talking food, right?
Food.
Okay.
This is a food conversation. Yep. So what's tonight from 16? We're going to be at Eclipse Theaters. Austin's going to have his book with us.
Yes.
Oh, and look, speaking of
wonderful.
not or healthy.
And that's all we just eat lettuce.
I mean,
so
yeah.
Sometimes some rice.
Rabbit
That's
food
all.
mostly.
That's it.
You know, it's really boring being
We don't
vegan.
use utensils either.
No.
We just eat it like a rabbit.
So Austin's going to be hanging out tonight, signing copies of his book, hanging out. Eclipse is actually going to have a vegan, a small little vegan menu if you do want to purchase food. Cocktails, drinks, if you want that. Craft House is going to be there serving up some beer. 21 and over event. It is free
parking.
parking. Austin, what's next for you after Vegas?
Well, I mean, in a few days we got Vegas Veg Fest.
Yep.
So I'll be there, doing a little talking and have my book there as well. And then right now, about the next month, I'm just kind of getting ready to get back in the ring. And that will start sometime in November. I think there's some announcements coming out of some stuff that I got coming up. So if you check my social media out, you will kind of see what's coming up.
Tell everyone your social media handles.
At Austin Aries. That's on Twitter. And Facebook I don't really use because there's too many imposter Austin Aries. But also the Instagram at Austin Healy Aries, Healy. And find me there.
And I tagged him in my most recent Vegans Baby, so you can always just go to that and follow him there as well. We'll be hanging out tonight. Come down. It'll be fun. And right now we're going to stuff our face with violets because we're all really hungry. And bananas too. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Austin.
Got it.